ladies and gentlemen, we want to introduce you to someone new. Now, Rosenberg's been up on this cat. The internet's been up on this cat. Nas has been up on this dude. Juanito, shout to him, went on a world tour with this guy. His name is Bishop Nehru. Give it up,
Bishop Nehru.
Yo, clap for the man.
We don't have a lot of people in the room, so your manager has to
How come
clap.
nobody showed up to support Bishop Nehru?
Well, we only have one camera guy working today.
Disrespectful. See?
We're probably having some sort of... Everyone probably went to like King's Dominion or Busch Gardens for the day or something. I don't know what happens around here.
Yo, Bishop, where are you from?
I'm from Nanuet, New York.
Where is
Rockland
that?
County.
Where is that? Is that like
where? I don't know what to say. Like,
is that north of? That's north of Manhattan.
Yeah.
That's up like the Henry Hudson, up 9A, straight up.
yeah.
He is not from Brooklyn, where I used to say he was from all the time.
Yeah,
Why did you say that?
Rosenberg. Who the
I
fuck
don't know.
knows?
Yeah, who the fuck knows? We don't know. He just had a son. I don't know. There's something.
Racist. That's racist. Because he's black and he raps.
Yeah.
And he's not like, step and fetch goofball rap. He's dropping some gems.
Yeah.
You assumed he was from
And
Brooklyn.
he's boom bap rap. I don't know. It all just said Brooklyn in my head, but it's Rockland County. Rockland County all day.
What's up there? How did you become this, MC that's revered by all of these great people up in Rockland County? What's going on up there that we don't know about?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to dry stitch on nobody or nothing. But now, like, a lot of the people that I grew up with, I don't know, it's just weird. I think it's the music. Everybody's just like, turn up crazy. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. And it's just like, for what? To me, it's always been like that for me. Like, I always seen people doing stuff, but I always was like in my own world, my own zone. I always would do my own thing.
So the scene up there, is there a hip hop scene, if you will, in Nanuet, New York?
Hip hop wise,
yeah.
Nah. Like a lot of the people up there aren't even focused on any of that. It's more like I could say the typical system. Everybody just follows the school and things like that, and basketball, football, and hope for things like that.
Suburban
as far as music,
lifestyle.
Pretty much. But as far as music, it's not really like too many people. Well, now people are trying to do it, but before it wasn't really too many people.
So how did you get it? I mean, because your sound is very reminiscent of times past in hip hop, right? It's very 90s, if you will. How did you know that you wanted to sound this way when you decided to make music, and who exposed you to it?
Well, it wasn't really like I wanted to sound a certain way, but that's just the stuff that I listen to as far as hip hop. Like when I listen to hip hop, I throw on Madlib or like J Dilla, just some dope stuff that's gonna drop gems. J Electronica. It's just certain things I would listen to.
Ebro never told you this. He is my I don't know how to say this. Bishop Nehru is actually my son. Actually,
You birthed this man.
oh yeah, it's his parents adopted him, but myself and a very attractive, very dark-skinned woman had sex, and he gave birth to this beautiful.
That happens
child.
not to be my mother, so don't comment no
Oh
dumb
yeah, sorry.
shit.
So it was like Naomi Campbell. No, you think it's your mom, but your mom's actually me and Naomi Campbell.
Okay,
and
that
one
sounds
day
dope.
we were listening to hip hop and just smoking mad weed. We were listening to Dilla, and actually, how old are you? 20?
No, I'm not 20. What
You're
the
18?
hell?
You're
You're
18?
way lower. That's old.
How long have I known you already?
You know me for like two years.
So you're not 19 yet?
actually.
18?
No, you met me 16, 18 now.
oh
I just turned 18 too.
So
you're
are you
18.
graduated from high school yet?
Nah.
Nah.
Wait, how's school going? You don't sound too
I don't
sure
really
about.
I don't know. I want to do stuff outside of school, like
Wait,
homeschooling.
But are you
and
gonna
then-
finish?
Yeah. I plan to, because I want to go to college.
Okay.
So,
But
I
the
plan to
high
do
school
that.
system is not for you.
No, not at all. Has not been since like 9th grade.
Are you good at it?
I was good I got good grades, but after like 9th grade, I just didn't care anymore, pretty much, because I just noticed it was the same thing as middle school, at least where I lived. Like my school system, the money wasn't really there as far as for extracurricular things. So it was just like I really didn't care as far as like after 9th grade.
Could we talk about your real, actual parents in real life? Because his dad,
Bishop Nehru's dad.
Bishop's dad, who moves around with him a lot, he's like a bad man. Jamaican. Like
Now, I do
cool
know,
dude.
I'm playing dumb, like I don't know what's going on up in Rockland County, but where you're from is a lot of Haitian Jamaican families that moved up there from New York City and got their houses up there and started families up there, but it's a whole suburban lifestyle.
Yeah.
So what are your parents like music wise? Did they have an influence on you, and how'd they end up in
100%.
Rockland County?
Well, I don't know how they ended up in Rockland County. I never
Because they
even
could get a
asked that
house.
story.
That's why. I know.
I never even
enough.
asked that story.
Enough moved up there. Pecos got a house. A lot of people live up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had no clue. Like that's their own thing. But as far as music, yeah, my grandma influenced me. My grandfather's old CDs before he passed. R.I.P. to him. My mom, she used to listen to like Mary J. Blige, a lot of soulful things, Pharrell. So I kind of got into that. My dad, like around the time that my mom was like listening to certain things, my dad wasn't really around at the time. But I used to listen to just a bunch of like rap that my cousins would put me on. My cousin was heavy like G Unit, Aftermath, Shady. So that's where I got like the Eminem spark, and it was real young. So like that's where I got all my Eminem. Other cousins, when like things was getting real, I guess we could say crunk or whatever, like when things was getting real southern, one of my cousins would take me to his house and literally just put me on with tons of like J Electronica, MF Doom, and just a bunch of music, and not even just music, information as far as like myself and knowing myself and having my own opinions and my own beliefs. So yeah, I'd say my family has been real inspirational to me.
How did the music career begin? How did you hook up with your manager? How did people really figure out how talented you were?
Well, I was making videos, directing them myself and stuff, just like having fun, like a kid in the 70s with a Super 8 camera, just living life. And he hit me up on Twitter, and everything else just started happening, I guess.
What's been the most you've gotten to meet a lot of people? I mean, let's just talk about it. Are you personally are in direct contact with Nas, I would assume?
Yeah.
So for a rap nerd, for a kid who just loves hip hop, what's it like to have that sort of relationship with Nas where you can just reach out and ask questions and talk to him?
I mean, it shows that I Can was true. You know what I mean? That's the most I could say. Like, it's kind of surreal. So all I can really say is it shows that the song I Can is true.
This guy's good energy. Bishop Nehru is his name. You have a project on the way though as well, right? We're gonna get to some new music. We're gonna get to you dropping some bars on this box, a little something.
Yep.
But you do have a record coming out with the, how do I say, the Reclusive. Hard to find. Can't visit United States. MF Doom.
Yeah.
A whole project.
Metal Face. It's real. How did that happen?
Man, Converse flew me out to London to do a show with him and Ghostface.
Dope.
So doing that show, after the show and before the show, I met him. Like, he said he already liked the music or whatever. So I'm like, all right, that's dope as fuck. I was satisfied with that. Him just saying he fucked with the music and he liked that I rapped over some of his beats. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, much love, respect. I appreciate it. You're like one of the dopest. And then after the show, I was outside because the venue was like 100 degrees. It had to be super hot in there. And I went up the stairs, left, and when I came back to go down, Doom was coming up the stairs. So I seen him, and he was like, yo, tell your people to like hit up my people. And he signed one of my vinyls. And then the rest is history.
He kept his word, and y'all started to build.
Yep.
When does this project drop?
When? September 23rd.
What?
October 7th.
Yo, get your dates right, Bishop. Come on, man.
Nah, come on. That's corny. Whatever. October, whatever.
October 7th.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't want it to be on October 7th?
I don't at
Why?
all. That's some
You want September 23rd?
last minute shit, I guess. I do on September 23rd.
Why? What's the significance of the 23rd?
It's not really
It's soon.
significance. Exactly. It's just soon.
It's ready.
It's
I feel like
14 days later.
The project is done. Why do you have to wait 14 more days?
They want to make sure they have everything in line to make sure it does as.
They want to line up ducks. The ducks need to get in a line.
So whatever, man. Just
Yo, don't try to get in the middle
I'll
of
do
their
it.
in the middle of
I
this
wasn't
argument,
like-
management artist argument. Okay, this is life.
nah, it's whatever, man. I guess it's October 7th now.
There you
I guess
go.
it's the 7 anyway. So
Okay.
Whatever.
So
Not
y'all
me.
good with the 7.
How many songs on this
Bow.
tape? How many songs on this tape?
9.
9 joints, all produced by MF Doom, original bangers.
Yeah, I got the bonus track. It's only on iTunes though. I produced the last track.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you use to produce when you're making beats?
Well, I got my MPC. I got like some Dr. Synth sound banks, piano, pretty much a DAW just to track everything out into. I would have like super analog setup, but I don't have the like bread to set it up right now. So I just
expensive
right
to
now
do
it's
that.
pretty digital. Yeah. for now.
Yo, I hear this kid loves the old school so much. He's about that life.
So, I was excited to meet you just because I saw some of your videos. I haven't spent a lot of time with your music, but I'm gonna spend some time with it when this drops, and I'm gonna go back and cop a couple of things. But we were having a conversation off the air before we came on, and I don't know what got us into the conversation. But what did you say to me again?
Oh, that like in my school there wasn't a lot of white kids there.
Yeah,
There was majority, like 3 white kids, so I didn't really have anybody to talk to, and I felt like the outcast white kid. Well, the white black kid.
and so you were seen as like a nerd back in the day.
I mean, not necessarily a nerd, but I guess the way I dressed,
People made fun of you.
I mean, not
Keep
really
it
made fun
100.
of me. I always, I never really got made fun of because I always stood up for myself. I was never like, just let somebody sit there and make fun of me.
Right.
But you just
people
didn't fit in with
used to-
everyone.
Yeah, exactly. I just didn't fit in with everybody.
And so in a mostly black school, what were you wearing that made you not fit in? What was the thing? What were you into that in your mind?
Well, before like people wore skinny jeans and that was a fad, I wore my jeans fitted black all the time, sort of like right now. I don't know. I just like black, and that was something that I wore a lot. Like flat, like before plaid was big and like flannels and things, I used to wear those. But now this stuff is all like popular, which
Right.
is weird. But it really.
I mean,
wasn't.
look, I lived there. I lived there most of my life, right?
Yeah.
So, and it wasn't until I wore Vans and all those things a lot of
Same.
my life, right?
Yeah.
And goes back to late '80s, early '90s, and it wasn't until NERD.
Probably more like mid-80. Sorry, keep going.
Talk about it. It wasn't until NERD Pharrell came and they had black dudes riding BMX in the video. But where I'm from in the Bay Area, everybody was involved in all types of street culture, right? Whether it was BMX, whether it was skate, graffiti, hip hop, all that went together, right? It was the parties, DJing, all of it was one and the same. And but it wasn't like that everywhere in America, right? Like, so black kids would always say, "Oh, you dress like a white boy." And I would be like, why, just because you've only seen white kids wear Vans, why is that dressing like a white boy?
Yeah.
Or why, and that plays itself out even more so now, because now you have people who call what you're doing or the style of music that you make nerd rap. Right? Or even back then it was like you had backpack rap and then you had and this and that in the different segments, and all that's fine. But you said to me that you think like a white kid. Because you ain't listening to rap all the time. And my response to you was, that's not thinking like a white kid. That's just being a kid, being what you're into. And it's unfortunate that as a culture, in black culture, we always relegate each other to different things and assume that if you don't fit a certain stereotype of how you're supposed to dress or speak, that you're not black. And that kind of bothered me when I heard you say that. I was like, nah, fam, you're not thinking white. I just recently saw Childish Gambino interview too, where he was trying to articulate the things that he's into as thinking white also, or being a white boy, just because he's not stereotypically into the same things that all the black kids is into. That ain't.
But he was saying
Nah,
that
I feel
other
like
people
you're-
think that
I feel
of
like
him.
I feel like you're taking it in like you're thinking about it too much. I didn't mean it like I have that problem with myself. Like I look at myself as this white kid in the mirror. I was just saying like to the outside world around me, that's how everyone else is looking at me. I don't look at myself in the mirror like, damn, why am I this
No, I
fucking
understand
white
that.
kid trapped in a
No,
black
I understand
body?
that. I understand what you're saying.
You just
Yeah,
don't like
yeah.
that people have to think that.
I don't
other
like
people
that
think.
even crosses, like that bothers me that crosses your mind, because I've dealt with that my entire life. I'm not, obviously because I'm mixed race, my mom's white, you're not black enough. You
Yeah.
talk like a white boy, or you dress like a white boy, and you do this and you do that, and I'm like, damn, really? Like you have to fit a certain mold of dress and articulate your words in a certain way to be black?
But I'm telling you, the awesome thing is that for the first time in my observations in being involved in hip hop, that's starting to actually change a little bit because of the Odd Future's popularity, the Childish Gambino's popularity. There are a lot of kids who didn't feel that they had a place before who now feel that they do.
And
have a
I
place.
give that to social media too, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of it is now kids that are like, yeah, I'm not really, like, I prefer skating and BMX. I don't want to just go to clubs and pop bottles, right? Like I don't want to be in strip clubs. Like I want to do something else. Now you can go find people like yourself. If people aren't into what you're into, you can go find it on the internet. I didn't have that when I was coming up. It was like, you know, you was just hanging out with a few kids and y'all felt like loners to yourselves. Luckily,
Yeah.
I was an athlete, so I was good in that zone. But yeah, no, it's a little weird.
But social networking to me, that's like the gift and the curse of like century, man. It's like
Talk
some
about
people people just take social media to the extreme. Like, do things specifically for social media. I
Be
think that's
somebody
lame.
that they're not completely on the
Yeah,
web.
like I've seen people put on accents for like Snapchat. I'm like, you don't talk like that. Why are you trying to present yourself as a different person for people?
Yo, because it's me Snapchat, mate. That's that. People do really get caught up, but it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. People have to remember it's not real.
The kid's name is Bishop Nehru. You got a beat for him, Rosenberg?
Yeah, what kind of zone you want to be in? What kind of tempo? You have anything particular?
Man,
You want raps?
I mean, I
no
prefer you
dumb
play.
shit, but
I
you can put
prefer
on
you
pretty
force
much
him to
whatever.
rhyme over some dumb shit.
I don't know how much dumb shit I have though. All right, I like that idea too. Let me see if I
Because
have,
then you put him over something where he's like, yo, I would never rhyme on that beat. But then he destroys it.
and that's pretty hot.
You gotta see. Let's see what's
The
up.
juxtaposition of that.
All right, all right. Can you give me 1 second?
I hate
then?
that I have to sit down and do this. Is there a way
Stand
I can
up.
stand?
Stand
Yeah,
up.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this go up?
Ray, Trinae, jump. There you go. Boom.
Nah, I can't stand. Fuck it. I got
Yo,
this.
make up your mind.
Yeah.
How
Nah,
about-
I wanted to stand, but it doesn't go high enough.
But it'll pick you up. You'll be fine. You'll be all right.
What about this? What about this?
What about it?
Rich Gang, Birdman.
You got me?
Oh God. What beat is this? Alright, what the fuck is this? $1 million? This is. Oh hell no. Hear it? Yo, Bishop out to black on the track. In fact, MC's a whack. I spit it off of my noggin. Problems I'm steadily solving. Who really want a problem with them? Nobody at all. I'm really involved with my spirit. I'm really balling on any MC. They really can't compare to me. I watch them fall down. My energy is simply coming from the pyramids. You ain't with me mentally or spiritually. Fall back, buddy. You not hearing me or hearing the effect that I throw to you. Understand you novices, I see you. I'm trying to flow past them. Flows doper and I overlapped them. I'm running past them like Dash in The Incredibles. My flow is so incredible. You other rappers edible. Step down from your pedestal. I'm trying to take your level, bro. What else should I say? This beat is actually pretty whack and I don't want to rap on it anymore. But whatever, I'll still slaughter it. Got more in store for this. Sick beat, I'm no novice. And you know this. Off top too. Bishy bished in the Ruvian Prince. Coming to convince and run it harder than sprints. I'm overseas now making more than pence. And they adore it since, so they applaud his sentences. It's obvious now, cause my grandma got me glamour. Got it from my grandpa. Been practicing my mantras and my chanting. Now manners are enhancing like I'm illin' in the manner of a mansion. But I'm still in the basement, shaking them with brave hits. Gave away my bed for some studio spacing. Only thing that'll change now is my back. I'll survive though, like Gloria Gaynor's chime go. I bring it back like a vinyl. My chimes go way over heads. And I ain't even using lead to pump through. I'm spitting straight off of my head. Fuck you, who are hating and say I worship Satan. 7 is the greatest number. I'm penetrating. I don't know, man.
Oh, word.
I'm just flowing, and you know,
word.
man. Alright, man.
His name is Bishop
Let me
Nehru,
see.
man. I appreciate you coming through, man. I appreciate your
Yeah, well, this
whole
one-
little
no, no.
vibe and energy.
This is right
No
up his
problem.
alley.
Go
This-
for it,
Yo.
man. Go for it.
This is right up my alley, I'ma kill them all badly. Bishop the hottest MC, they all doubt me, but I'ma climb to the top of the ladder. Forget they chatter, I know I'm way better than anybody spitting they writtens. This shit is whack, my shit is straight sickening, I'm killing every track. Lay back and listen, it's straight off of my cap, sorta like the cap on my head. No reason to use the lead, but I already said that, so let me get back to the topic. Flow so catastrophic, yours is microscopic, so stop it. I'm way too ill, no reason to chill. They tell me take a pill, sorta like the doctors when I was in 7th grade. Now I'm getting paid and chicks wanna lay 'em, and I still haven't been there yet. It's whatever, the Virgin Virgo with purposeful flow. Going off the top of the dome is so profound, even I'm astounded in the whole world, and I know I fucked up, but I keep on going cause I know my flow's tough. Who the fuck you know that's ill as me? Nobody. I know I'm on a lyrical killing spree. It's Bishy B.
Yo, time out.
Ripping
Stop the
beats.
music.
So simply.
Hold up.
I know what you're gonna say.
You're a virgin?
Hey man, Virgin Virgo, purposeful flow.
Yo, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I have one question because I haven't been a virgin in so long.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
What's standing in your way right now?
I mean, I just want a wife.
You want to go straight to the wife?
I just want a wife, bro. I just want a wife, bro.
So you're gonna date. You're gonna find a girl. And what are you looking for?
I mean, somebody I could really tap into, you know?
Talk about it.
Somebody
Both ways. Pun intended.
Pun intended.
So some spiritual connection.
Yeah. I feel like we have to, like, be one. You know what I mean?
Does she need to? Are you looking for a certain, like, is she going a certain place in her life? Like maybe.
I mean, honestly, I kind of wanted to be a stay-at-home dad kind of dude, but now I feel like, I don't know, I should be more of a provider. So I kind of do want a girl that just wants to stay home and I don't know.
My
she can have
small
goals.
piece of
I want her
advice
to do some shit, but
my small piece of advice I do appreciate. I appreciate that you know what you want. However, it's going to change. So go for it. Fall in love. Find a woman. Do what you're gonna do. So you're not going to have sex until you get married.
I didn't say all that. But
He said he's looking
I'm
for
not
a
just
wife.
gonna like my whole high school career, all my friends, that's all they look for. And to me, I thought that was something that was like not really nasty, but it's like it's kind of like dirty to me.
It's dirty,
to
it's
just
dangerous.
Walk around just doing. I don't know
Listen,
if I can
I'm
say
a scumbag.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Walking
just
around
fucking everything.
bitches.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
I
Like,
did. I lived it.
feel like that to me that was always like kind of dirty.
I mean,
felt like
look
I
at
should
me.
settle.
I'm that guy.
Dirty animal.
I was a dirty animal, right? And I'm saying, and the only thing you gain from it, because there's really not much. The only thing you gain from it is learning what you like, what you don't like, and also getting it out of your system, so that later on in life it doesn't come and you be like, yo, damn, I want to.
Yeah, but you're still not married.
Yeah, but I'm not a dirty scumbag anymore. I'm not.
Hold on, wait for it.
No, I'm not. But so I would say just at least whatever it is that you're trying to do, my advice to you is do it and make sure you get it out of your system because you will change over time. I mean, you got a long life. You're gonna travel the world. You're gonna see a lot of different things.
You don't have to have one wife. You could get one wife now, and you wife up for a
you
little
know?
while, and then
Like,
you wife's
and
up again at 22.
Why can't I be like the
but-
African kings? I got like 7.
What about
See,
7
now,
wives?
see, this
You know?
just went. You see how you
Now you're a dirty animal.
Now
you
you're a
just
dirty
became
animal.
How
See,
am
I
I a
was
dirty
trying to-
animal?
because
if you
women
treat them,
watching this-
listen. If you treat them all kind of with respect,
this guy.
then you're not an
I was
animal.
trying to help you, my G.
Then you're not an
I was
animal.
trying to help you.
Yo, what does Bishop Nehru mean?
Well, Bishop is like a spiritual advisor, one, and the character from Juice, Tupac's character. Tupac had like a heavy influence on me musically. You guys would probably, I don't know, maybe you'll hear it in music, but Nehru is the first prime minister of India. He worked alongside Gandhi. So, yeah, those are the 2 names.
Are you? I heard you talking about your what do you call it? You said chanting in your mantras.
Yeah.
Are you Buddhist?
I mean, I'm not a Buddhist, but I follow a lot of their practices. I mean, I don't have one single religion. I take a lot of things from different religions. I feel like that's what religion was there for, to kind of experiment with all the different things and get your taste around of different things. And I'm still young, so, you know, a year from now I may be into something else.
Women don't, I'm going back to the women. Women don't like to hear that you want to have more than one.
Okay. I mean, Ebro.
So the next time I set you up to really, because the virgin thing was working for you.
Yeah,
Girls would be like, oh. Then you were like, I want a wife. They was like, oh, this guy, he's smart. He wants a wife. He's not a scumbag. And then here you go.
Nah, I'm just saying. I was
Crash
just saying.
and burn. Yeah, I want to have multiple wives. Come on.
Nah, I wasn't saying I want to have multiple wives. I just don't think it's a terrible thing. I mean, a lot of girls, I feel like a girl wants to be taken care of.
Your story together.
Period.
Hold on, listen. Eastern
Period.
philosophies, Ebro. Eastern
Is that right or
philosophies.
wrong?
I know,
Eastern
but
philosophies.
you're not in the East. 1, 2. You gotta have your story.
Yo, but the
together.
sun rises.
Nah, I
in
got
the
the
east.
story.
The sun rises in the east, my G.
What the fuck? Where are we
Sun
going?
rises in the east. You know what I'm
Where's
saying?
this conversation even going right now?